Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
What's going down, gamblers around the world? It's the coach. I'm back. We back again. We're gonna try to run this one more time. I'm with my boy Marley. What's going down, Marley?
What's the deal? Same old shit, different day, different toilet. How about that?
Let me go ahead and get this everything shared back out. But we with my boy, special guest. One of them, man. You are first, to be honest.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it too, man. It's real.
First guest.
And but this that boy, the man of the whole show, the man that brings us our bobs up when we hit that intro and that outro.
Good, man. Shit, glad to be here, man. You know, fucking with my niggas since high school type shit. Shit ain't new.
What's up, bro?
Shit, everybody doing their thing, man. Y'all been on y'all shit with y'all platform, with y'all pushing. You know, I've been on the music shit, pushing my shit from the ground up. You know, niggas is trying to keep going.
Got no coach
Marley, how
on
you
the
feeling,
field, but we making plays. Hey,
Yeah,
man, I'm good, dog. Especially. Yeah. You know, hey, I told you send me the link, man, so I can jump you. The only time I get to jam you is on the intro and outro. I got it.
Check the phone.
It's still. Y'all, man, go follow my boy T_Howard_PWG. Man, go check my boy out on IG.
That's it, man.
Or listen to his music
good
on
music,
art.
man. That's all we doing, man. It's just good music on my end. You know, it ain't too gangster. It ain't too woke. It's just, you know, reality, man. You know, everybody gotta exist within the middle. So, you know, we right here with it.
Real shit, real music, no fabrications, man.
Like
real
that.
shit out here.
Like
but man, you want to jump into the recap, P?
Yeah, but what were we talking about, dog? We've been talking about a lot of stuff since the technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we been talking about you know, Vegas. We been talking about football, you know, back in the day playing.
Like you can watch the camera, but man, we are live down. The recap of yesterday, 3-0. Marley, how'd you do yesterday? You went 3-1.
3-1.
And how'd you do in NBA?
Yesterday? NBA, I went 2-2 yesterday in NBA.
Oh, so shit. We getting it, dog. Hey, I'm on fire. I hate to toot my horn, but I'm on fire, dog. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
You know, boys, I know I've been making some people some money. If you took my advice and got that Wichita State first half, not first half, but for the full game, we hit on the money line. But if you was a sucker like I was and took the spread trying to be greedy, then it was definitely a bad beat. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could really think of. And catching that NBA on late night on a live bet that really got me back where I needed to be. The King James, he looked like he running out of gas, man.
Man, they said that boy might have knew the line last night. That's what that boy Jay Money was talking about.
What'd he say?
They say that boy Jay Money said that boy might have knew the line last night, the halftime lines, man. They said that boy held that ball and made sure the Lakers only won by 1 point. I don't know the second half line, so I wasn't sure exactly what he was talking about. That's what that boy was talking about.
That brings something up, man, because I got some old partners that gamble and shit. And them niggas be swearing to God that like politics coming to gambling, like with the refs and with certain type of shit. Like, do y'all believe that shit real?
Hell yeah.
I mean, to an extent. I look at it like this. If it's rigged, you just need to be on the right side of the rig, bro.
That's really what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do, bro. You gotta be on the right.
I ain't gonna lie, that was some crazy shit because, all right, check this out. The spread is 2. I told everybody to take the money line. I was being greedy. The bookie he only had the spread. He don't do the money line.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, bet 500, boom. The game going good, you know, and I knew something told me to take the first half spread.
Yeah.
But I went for the full game. You know, it was either start off with that bet or start off with the U of H and just do some rolling nets off of that. So I was like, man, let me take Wichita State because UCF is trash.
Yeah.
They go up 4 at free throws. Boom, bang, 1. They go up 3. Boom, bang, another. Wichita State goes up by 4.
And what was the spread?
2.
Okay, so you're good right now.
So I'm good. Yeah. It's 12 seconds left in the game. 12 seconds left. Up 4. We hit the free throw. So the only 5-star recruit that UCF has ever had.
Yeah. The
highest recruited basketball player. He gets the inbound, and he's a true freshman from Miami. Gets the inbound, runs up the court quick, lays it up, and 1. Goes to the free throw line, shoots it, boom, it's a 3-1, 6 seconds left. So everybody knows I'm thinking, okay, we get the ball inbounds, they're going to foul us.
Yeah, we got to hit 2 free throws.
I can hit 2 free throws. Yeah. But the bad thing was, and this goes to show with the refs, but at that moment, they was Colorado was not Colorado. Who we talking about? Wichita State. They were 1-1. Yeah. They weren't enough all the way bonus. They were 1-1. So even if they fouled him, if he got the inbound, 6 seconds left, fouled him, I had to have had him make that first shot.
That first free throw.
But
right.
The person that the 2 dogs that they was trying to inbound the ball to are some dogs. They can shoot free throws. Did the 5-star recruit? He's defending. They inbound the ball. Yeah. The 5-star recruit contests it. Rolls off Wichita State out of bounds. 6 seconds left. So now UCF has the ball. No, this ain't the tripping part.
Yeah.
At that moment, I was pissed. I was like, man, it's over.
Yeah.
This boy inbounds the ball to the 5-star.
Yeah.
He drives it. He's like right past the free throw line, shoots a fadeaway. That hoe bounces off the rim. Wichita State catches it. With 1 second left, they got the ball in their hand. Comes down. They foul him.
Yeah.
Refs don't call foul.
Refs don't call foul.
Because the game over. That's how the refs look. The foul not going to change. Even if Wichita State go to the line and knock down free throws, y'all still up 1. So they ain't going to call it just to cover your spread.
But and here's my thing. It's a 1-point game.
But it's
6 seconds left. But listen to me. You foul real quick. Yeah. You send them to the line. You got 1 more chance to get the inbound and shoot it.
Yeah.
The refs made their decision.
Yeah, they made that decision.
Before that free throw, free throw and that inbounds, they said, hey man.
We trying to go home.
We ain't qualified, we getting out of here. Because the money was on Wichita. Everybody was on Wichita. Yeah.
So whoever bucked,
Vegas got the money. But how many niggas gonna buck and take UCF who's trash?
UCF.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. But man, that's your long question. Yeah. With a long answer. Yeah, man, they be manipulating, man. Straight up, dog.
Tim Donahue or what's that nigga name? That ref in the NBA. They got
Tim Donahue. Shout out to Tim Donahue. He is a podcast that I be listening to, man. But let's get into it, man, because we got less than 30 minutes for our first game. Purdue taking on Minnesota at home. I really haven't seen Minnesota play, but per everything, they could be one of the hottest teams in the country. I know at least every second we say somebody's hot. Yeah. But here's a rundown. Purdue Boilermakers 13-7 on the year, 9-10-1 against the spread, while Minnesota they're 12-7, 9-9-1 against the spread. The line opened up in favor of Minnesota -2.5. Right now you can see you can find it at 3.5 on a lot. Excuse me, I'm tripping. So I'm using my mobile, so it's a little different right now. But Minnesota opened up as a -2 favorite, and right now that line is still in favor of Minnesota -3. Get to these actual factuals. Purdue 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 games, 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games against the spread. They are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games whenever playing against Minnesota. 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games against Minnesota. 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing on the road against Minnesota. 12-6 straight up in the last 18. 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 games when playing against a Big Ten opponent. Minnesota, the under is hit 8 out of the last 10 games. They're 2-5 straight up in the last 7. 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing at home versus Purdue. 2-5 straight up in the last 7 against the Big Ten opponents. 5-13 straight up in the last 18 games in the month of February, and 8-3 against the spread in the last 11 games on a Thursday. Purdue has one guy out of center. I'm not even going to try to say his name. And Minnesota's missing a 4-2. Purdue, they're coming off a 75-70 victory against Northwestern February 6th, while Nebraska gave Minnesota their last win 79-61. Purdue versus Minnesota. I'm off this game, but Marlon, what you got?
So Purdue has been like up and down this year. Their last 5 games, they traded wins and losses. Their last game was a win. I think you just stated that. So I kind of expect them to lose. I hate betting teams where they do that. Their last 5 games, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. And I catch them on the win. But the last time they played this Minnesota team in Purdue, they beat them by like 19 points. I'm not sure if it was a couple of weeks or a month ago. But the last time they played, it was a blowout. It wasn't even close. This Minnesota team started the year off hot, and then kind of the thing with Minnesota is they're night and day on the road and at home. They're like 10-1 at home. The only loss they have is to Maryland. About 3 or 4 games ago, it was a blowout loss. But other than that, at home they play like a top 15-20 team or 15-20 team. But on the road they fucking suck. So I'm kind of torn, but I made this play right before we came on. I took Minnesota on the money line. I'm not fucking with the 3. I'm not trying to sweat this game just because Purdue beat the shit out of Minnesota a few weeks ago. Unless I got my numbers wrong, I'm pretty sure I'm not. But at home, man, they're just, I don't know. They're a different fucking animal. They're like 10-1 at home. So I'm on Minnesota. Purdue, Trevion Williams, you know, he giving you 15-9. He leading the team with both of those numbers, 15 points and 9 rebounds. But other than that, they really ain't got a lot. I think they go put him in pick and roll forward. So I think they go put him in pick and roll a lot. Minnesota like to run. I'm on Minnesota money line, official.
All right, so you think Minnesota gonna get their get back?
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, just like I said, they got their ass beat last time. So I'm looking at, you got the revenge factor. You know what I'm saying? Right. They not gonna come out here and just whoop their ass again. I would like to think that at home. And like I say, at home. And they only lost 1 game at home all season. And like I said, that was to Maryland. Maryland not really a good team this year, but they wasn't gonna go undefeated at home. So, you know, you give them, that's their 1 loss thus far.
And you know, it's always hard to beat a team 2 times in a row anyway. After the team that's seen, like it's just hard to do that. Like, so that
part, I agree. So that's my official play for today. I'm not gonna lie, man, it was tough. Cause Purdue, like I said, they up and down. I didn't back them a couple times. They playing decent basketball right now. And Minnesota they ain't out there just balling right now. But when it comes to at home, they fucking just a different animal. So
what you think? If you wasn't making play,
I fuck with it because, like I say, it's hard to beat a team 2 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you say the spread was 3.
It's at -3.
Yeah, I don't know about that spread because they got beat so bad last game, like you say. But, you know, it's one of them games to where you got the home court and then you got the I'm playing for pride. So, you know, it's going to come down to the last 3-4 minutes of the game. Who can make plays, hit shots, play defense, in my opinion. And like you say, that home court pride, that shit should come in. Like you say, they 9-1 at the house. So hopefully the boys can get it done.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna make
Right.
a play. I'm not gonna give an official play, but I'm gonna say this. Give me Purdue money line. I already did the free play. I got a free play. I was rewarded a free play.
Yeah.
So I just took Purdue money line. I'm kind of disappointed in y'all not taking Purdue with them points.
Yeah.
I think Purdue gonna beat them boys outright.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen Purdue? Have you seen Purdue?
10-1 at home, bro.
Man, have you seen Purdue play?
Yeah, I have. I've just seen them. They win, lose.
So the last time they played, who won?
They
Who
won.
won? What was
Purdue
the score?
won. I'm not sure. But they won. Oh, the last time Minnesota and Purdue played, or last time Purdue played, period?
Purdue versus Minnesota. Is this your second time?
Yeah, Purdue beat the shit out of Minnesota at Purdue. By double digits. It wasn't even close.
So I took the money line.
That was at Purdue.
But I'm kind of thinking like, damn, y'all ain't gonna take Purdue for points.
Man,
no, I'm not, dog.
I expect the unexpected. If the shit make too much sense, go against that.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not. I wanted to.
What's T. Howard's, the man of the intro? What's your play?
Man.
What's your official play? Because we gonna recap your plays tomorrow.
Right, shit, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna ride with Tabard. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with Minnesota money line.
Money line. All right.
Take notes.
Right,
I do got my pad, but I'm not about to try to write it. But
yeah,
take notes.
So look. Since that's not an official play, do I still write that down?
For me? Nah, we gonna remember. Nah, I'm not telling the people to do that. I'm just saying that's what I did, and that's what I want to do. But I ain't finna tell the people because
write that shit down, bro.
That's not my
trying to
play.
out of that shit. Write that shit
down. That's not my. That's something I did. Just because I ain't throwing my real money on it. I should, but I'm not. Purdue.
All right.
I like.
Okay, we good. No official record for it. Okay.
The next game, I'm having issues pulling up the information, but it's the next game after Purdue versus Minnesota. As far as the schedule for today, Winthrop 5.5 favorite versus Radford. I know Winthrop, they are 16-1 on the year. And Radford's what, 12 and what is Radford?
I thought they're like 13-8 or 12-7, something like that.
Man, give me a sec, I can pull it up.
I'm not exactly sure. But I can say this. Winthrop is averaging 81 points a game, and they only giving up 70 points a game, shooting 46% from the field. Radford is averaging 70 points a game and giving up 64 points a game. So these are the top two teams. It's a fucking echo. It's the top two teams in the Big South Conference, Winthrop and Radford. Winthrop just got their first loss against UNC Asheville. Their last game was January 29th, so they haven't played in like a week. I just think me personally,
right here.
You got
Winthrop
it?
is 16. They're 16-1, while Radford they're 13-7. Winthrop, they're 4-1 in the last 5 games. And like you said, the last game was a loss against Asheville back-to-back. They lost 57-55. While Radford, they're on a 3-game winning streak. Up against the last game started this streak was up against the North Carolina Asheville team. And then they played upstate and got 2 victories over those guys. Damn, I didn't know. So Winthrop's dealing with COVID issues right now.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So they haven't. I mean, because they haven't played since the 29th.
Right.
I mean, that's a little bit over a week.
That's like 2 weeks, a week and a half. Just shy of the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
See, the thing with Winthrop though, you catching -5.5. That's the deal. Winthrop spreads is normally -10, -12, -16, -15. Radford the second best team in the conference, but I really don't think they on Winthrop's level. I already made a play on this game. I took the over 142. Both of these teams are good offensive rebounding. Winthrop averages 81 points a game and give up 70. So even if those two numbers just hold, that's 150. If both teams just hit their average. Radford plays a little bit better defense. They only give up 64, but they're not going to hold. I don't see them holding this Winthrop team under 70. So even if I get 73 and 70, whatever, something like that. But I just think I took the -5.5. I don't like recommending the worst of the line. Honestly, this line opened up at -3. Now it's at 5.5. So I'm going to recommend the over as an official play. On my personal bets, though, I took Winthrop -5.5 and the money line, and I took the over 142. But as a recommendation for the video and for the personal plays, I'm doing over 142.
Okay. I like Winthrop. I'm gonna take them -5.5. I think it's gonna come down. It's gonna be a tight game coming down to the wire, and then those foul troubles. Honestly, if they wasn't on a long layoff like this, I would have said, man, take them first half. I probably still would say take them first half, but officially, I'll take Winthrop -5.5.
Hey, Winthrop can ball, man. I follow the team. It's one of those.
I've seen them play maybe 2 times, but during those 2 games, that's all they kept talking about. The announcers kept talking about is these guys know how to hoop. They know how to score. The games they was looking trash at first half, but second half they took off.
They can win the game in the tournament against one of the big boys. They can win a round. I don't think they'll go too much further than that. They not a Cinderella, but like they can compete. They can shoot. That's the thing. They had a terrible shooting night against UNC Asheville that last game. They went like 3 for 20 something or 4 for 20 something from 3. Like I don't see that shit happening again. Like that haven't happened all season. They was due for they was due for a game. They 16-0. They was 15-0 at that point. So they was due for a bad shooting night. But like I say, they spreads are normally 12, -13, -15. So to catch them at -5.5, even though like Radford can hoop, like I said, they're the second best team in the conference. Winthrop the first, but I still think it's a different level between the two teams.
Well, that's my official play. So we all riding? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, we all riding. I rolled all the way around.
I don't know what you
shit. I don't really know these teams like that, but
hey, you don't have to make a play.
Off of y'all analysis, off of what y'all just kind of broke down, it's hard to go with Radford, man. Because
hey, remember you don't have to make a play, man.
Yeah. It's hard to go with Radford on that one, just because if even though you're in a smaller conference school and stuff like that, if you dominating your conference and you coming off a bad game shooting, you're supposed to come back out there that next game and show them why you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? The spread, like you say, that they kind of disrespecting you with the spread. You usually at 12-point spreads and stuff like that, and they give you this 5.5. So if I know for me, I put myself in the position of a player. Like if I'm on that team, I want to come out and blow these people out just because, like, to get our respect back. It's already hard enough, you know what I'm saying, being at a smaller school, and we want to be respected as one of the best teams. So, like, now is an opportunity to really come out and hoop. So, if I had to ride, I'll ride with Winthrop on the money line. You know what I'm saying? That 5.5 it make me question, like, why y'all giving Radford some credit by giving them that 5.5.
Could be.
So I don't know. It might be a close game because I don't know nothing about Radford. They may feel like they got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take Winthrop on the money line for a safe bet.
I got you. Could be close. You're right. I agree. Hey, this is a statement game for Winthrop. like you said, coming from a small school, I want to say that might have hurt them in their bid. Now they got to win the tournament. So this needs to be a statement game, a bounce back game after a loss. What up, LJ? What's going on? You know my boy tuning in. I need you on the NBA tonight, dog.
All right, well, let's get on to the next game. That game starts at what time? Our time. That's at 5 o'clock our time. Next game, Colorado taking on Stanford. Right now, Colorado, they're 15-5, 12-8 against the spread, while Stanford, they're 12-7, 9-1 against the spread. This line opened up in favor of Colorado -2, but since then it's moved to -1.5. It's still in favor of Colorado, and some spots even have it at even money. Get to these actual factuals. Colorado, they're 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games, 8-2 straight up in the last 10. 10-3 against the spread in the last 13 games when playing against Stanford. They're 11-2 straight up in the last 13 games against Stanford. Their unders hit 4 of the last 5 on the road. They're 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing on the road against Stanford. 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games this season. 8-2 straight up in the last 10 games against Pac-12 opponents. And 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games in the month of February. Let's get to Stanford. Stanford, the overs hit 9 out of the last 11 games for them boys. They're 11-5 straight up in the last 16. They're 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing at home against Colorado. 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games against a Pac-12 opponent. They're 5-1 this month in the last 6 games playing in the month of February. 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing on a Thursday. Injury report, Walker, he is out for Colorado. While Stanford, Begovic, he is questionable. And D. Davis, he's probable for tonight's game. Colorado, they're on a 2-game winning streak against Arizona and Oregon State, which I saw them play Oregon State, and they straight dogged them 78-49. While Stanford's on a back-to-back victory against Cal, 70-55 and 70-60. No, excuse me, 70-76. But these two have played before. Colorado whooped that ass 77-64. Colorado taking on Stanford up there in the mountains of the West Coast. What you got, Marley?
Hey, to touch on something real quick, I forgot to mention on that Winthrop game, both of the starting point guards for Winthrop is like 6'7" and 6'8". Like they both real tall. And they go give Radford some trouble in the backcourt trying to score over that. Got to just throw that in there. All right, Colorado and Stanford. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really a big Pac-12 basketball guy. I don't really, I know we both kind of follow USC a little bit. But Colorado, they go by McKinley Wright. He giving you 14, 4 and 5, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Jariah Horn, 11 points, 5 rebounds. This Stanford team, they're both like up and down teams. I don't like the last couple of games. I mean, Colorado got like wins over like Washington State. They beat Arizona, but they lost to Utah. And Stanford, more of the same. I think Colorado lost to Washington after beating Washington State. It was just I don't know. I don't know. A lot of it, I don't be feeling the Pac-12.
It sounds like he don't want to pick this one. He want to stay out the way on this one.
Honestly, I gotta play my play. Go be Colorado money line. I personally didn't bet this game though. I stayed away from this shit. Like I said, I just don't really. I don't follow the Big 12 like that. Like I don't know. USC. I like Colorado. Colorado money line, dog, official.
Hey man, bet the house on Colorado. Colorado can hoop, T.
Yeah.
The boys can hoop.
They lost to Washington.
Listen, man, Stanford got a lot of freshmen on the field. They all right. They're good. They're a good team. They're competitive. But, man, they lost to Washington. I started when they played against Washington State. I mean, not Washington State, Arizona State. And I've been watching Colorado. a lot of those losses came early in the season against out-of-conference opponents. Colorado can hoop, man, and they the experience. Yeah. Man, this is my play of the day right here. It looked fishy, but man, Colorado can hoop.
Okay.
They can hoop, bro.
Okay.
I don't know how else to say it. They can hoop. This is my favorite play of the day. Colorado.
Yeah. Hey. Your
money
boy,
line.
hey, your boy, hey,
but you take the money line.
Hey, your boy, hey, your boy Clipper say Stanford go clap them.
Man, they too soft. Stanford's soft in the paint. And one thing Colorado can do, they can play in the paint.
Yeah.
What's up, Clipper? We ain't see you yesterday. Hey, we hot right now. We hot. If you for everybody tuning in, this is my boy T Howard. I came to the trap today. This the man of the intro.
Yes, sir.
You know that you hear in the intro and the outro. What you think about this game?
Man, I'm listening to y'all, man. I'm listening to y'all. Shit. Stanford, man.
Bet the house.
I don't know, like I'm gonna be honest, like I'm really ain't the one qualified to talk because I really don't really follow college basketball till the tournament start. But you know, I stay out the way on this one.
Man, bet the house.
I agree with you. Hey, look, I didn't make a bet. You might talk me into going to make one afterwards, but when I looked at the game, I figured Colorado was the best play. The numbers point to Colorado. I recommend Colorado, but like I said, I just don't really. Oscar De La Silva is cold, dog. He is nice. Cold. He is nice. I just don't follow Pac-12 like that. That's my only thing. Yeah, I mean, Oscar giving you what? 19.7 boards. Oscar is fucking hooping. No bullshit. I just don't follow the Pac-12 like that.
Watch them boys tonight. Colorado got some big men who gonna bully that boy. They gonna bully him. Watch.
This one of the late games, right? What time this game is?
This game, I think it says 7 or 8. Let's see. I believe it's at 8.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll see how my Minnesota and my Winthrop do. I might catch some late action.
Yeah, I think this game is at 8 o'clock. But our last game of the day, Oregon versus Arizona State. This game is definitely the late game. This is the last game of the day. Let's get to these stats real quick on this one. Hey man, y'all be sure to like, subscribe, follow, share this shit, talk that talk, and let's get this money. We on fire this week. 9-1. Marley 6-3. That boy's also killing it in NBA. What's your record in NBA?
Overall, I am 4. Let me see. I went 2-2 last week, and I went 3-4-0 the other day. So I'm 4-2 in the NBA overall this week. 4-2, 6-3, and I'm overall 10-4 in both sports.
Hey, that's money in the bank.
So after Wichita State knocked me out 500 gone, and I was down and out. I hit that boy Graylo. I had him do my little, load me up with the book.
Yeah.
And he gave me some words of encouragement.
Hey, that's one thing about my nigga Graylo, dog. He gonna keep gambling. That boy, it don't matter. It don't matter. Like this nigga lose a couple thousand. He right back at it the next day, and he gambling soccer. This nigga gambling tennis. This nigga gambling everything, man.
No,
crazy.
I bounce back quick, boom, live betting. But the point I'm trying to get to is, I ended my night with them Lakers. They was down at 11 by 11 at half. No, they was down by 10 at halftime. The second half spread was 11. So basically, they were saying just win the game.
Yeah.
By more than 1 point. Man, I caught it live betting. I caught Lakers when they was down by 6, when it was 86-80. I caught them at even money plus one, not like plus money. It was a plus 115. Yeah. So 300 real quick.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Man, I never do NBA to the playoffs again, dog. Too emotional. It was too much of an emotional ride. LeBron, looking at that, really had me like, damn, LeBron kind of losing it, dog. Like man,
NBA is like this though, man. Like college basketball, okay, both teams gonna hoop. NBA is like they come out and hoop when they want to. Like a lot of the games, especially for a nigga like LeBron, like man, he like for lack of a better word, like he gonna be carrying a lot of the time. Like to get him revved up to hoop, it gotta be a big game. It gotta be like, cause he know like he get activated in quote unquote playoff Bron. Like that's when he go into his mode. So a lot of times, like during the regular season, you know, they come out there if they feeling it, they feeling it. If they ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why the thing with NBA, the schedule is important.
Yeah.
You gotta look at who coming up next. You know what I'm saying? If it's a back-to-back,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How long, niggas be playing 5 games in 6 nights and shit like that.
That shit matter.
You gotta look at that schedule, bro. Like you say, the Lakers play the fucking Cavs, them niggas might not even care. You know what I'm saying? AD might rest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't no telling what be going on, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been killing NBA though, bro. I ain't really
too emotional, man. It was too much of an emotional ride. I'm like, man, I'm chilling. He gave me that victory. I won all my money plus some after that fucking Wichita State spread debacle. But man, I'm chilling to the playoffs. I'm sorry, man. Y'all can have it. I'm chilling to the playoffs.
Man, you got to get in, if anything, right before the playoffs, because you're going to have boys battling for positioning. So, they going to be playing, you know what I'm saying? They going to be already in playoff mode. You feel me?
Side note, I know we're supposed to be on Oregon and Arizona State, but real quick, what y'all think about the Rockets? You think they're a playoff team?
We'll get to the Rockets.
Okay.
Hey, man, see how Hold up. I'm not finna talk about the Rockets. I was just gonna say I'm gonna have to hit that boy so he can do the NBA with me. Cause I
got some shit to say about NBA for sure.
You doing the show tonight or what?
If I got somebody, if LJ or somebody do it with me, shit, I be trying to do the show every night. I just be lacking people sometimes.
You got 2 hours right here. Let's get to this game real quick, and then we can go to that open mic segment. Oregon Ducks traveling to Arizona State to take on the Sun Devil. Oregon's 10-4 straight up, 6-8 against the spread, while Arizona State, they are 6-8 on the year and 3-11 against the spread. The line opened up in favor of Oregon -1.5, and since then it's gone all the way up to -2 in favor of Arizona State. Right now it's at 1.5 as a consensus. Get to these factuals right real quick. In the last 3 games, they're 2-1 against Oregon's 2-1 against Arizona State. The Ducks are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games. They're 14-4 straight up in the last 18 games. 11-2 straight up in the last 13 games when playing against Arizona State. The overs hit 5 out of the last 5 games on the road for Oregon. They're 10-3 straight up in the last 13 games this season. The unders hit 9 out of the last 12 games when playing on the road against Arizona State. They're 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games against big Pac-12 opponents, and 5-2 straight up in the last 7 games this month. Arizona State factuals. They're 3-14 against the spread in the last 17 games. They're 2-6 straight up in the last 8 games, 2-9 against the spread in the last 11 games at home. They're 2-8 against the spread in the last 10 games. They're 2-5 straight up in the last 7 games against Pac-12 opponents, and 2-6 straight up in the last 8 games on a Thursday night. Oregon has a couple of guys that are injured. Dante, he's out. Dart, he is doubtful for today's game, and A.E. Williams Jr., he is questionable for today's game. While Arizona State, Mohamed Cherry, they've been out all season with the injury, and man, I'm not gonna butcher this. Duzumba,
The African.
Yeah. That boy, he is out for tonight's game. Oregon, in the last 10, they are 7-3. Their last victory was against Washington, 86-74, but they were on a 2-game losing streak against Wazoo State and Oregon State, whose Oregon State's actually been hooping lately in the last couple of games. Arizona State, they are on a 2-game win streak against Stanford, 79-75, and Cal, they beat Cal 72-68. But they haven't played a game since January 30th, so they've been dealing with some COVID issues and some games that have been postponed.
So they rested.
So Oregon Ducks, Arizona State. Fun fact: the athletic program of Oregon has an issue traveling to Arizona State in football, basketball, baseball, water polo. They have a difficult time playing in Arizona State for some serious reason. But what you think, Marley?
I don't follow the Pac-12, bro. Like, I don't fuck with these boys in basketball. I barely fuck with them in football. Pac-12. I don't know, bro. I don't have a play on this game. I don't have a lean on this game. Oregon is not who we thought they were at the beginning of the season. I haven't made a bet on any one of these teams all season. So I don't want to give nobody no flugazy ass advice to take a team that I don't have anything for. To be honest with you, I didn't even want to look these teams up. Do no numbers on these niggas, dog. Like, I just don't mess with either one of these two teams. Like I said, I just really don't mess with it. It's too many other conferences and too many other games and teams I mess with. To mess with.
Yeah.
I like the smaller conferences more than I like. I like the Winthrops and the Belmonts and the Richmonds more than I like the Pac-12 conference. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Clearly, I'm biased. I follow USC, dog, in basketball this year. But other than that, like, UCLA not good no more. I say Oregon not what we thought they were.
UCLA top 25 teams. UCLA, they rank.
All right. What they rank?
Let me see. Give me 1 second. Hey, man, y'all be sure to like, subscribe, follow us, man. Help us build up our YouTube channel back again. Right now, Marley, he's on fire in that NBA. Right now, I'm on fire in that college basketball. I'm sitting here with our special guest, that boy T. Howard, the man of the intro.
Hey, I'm 6-3 in college. 6-3 in college, 6-4 in the NBA.
That's going in the bank.
Excuse me. 6-2 in the NBA, not 6-4. 6-2.
Okay, UCLA, they are not ranked, but they 13. They 13
I didn't think they was ranked. Yeah.
They 13-4. It's all good.
13-4, cool.
I'm gonna take Oregon. I know this look like a trap game right now. I've seen it at Oregon +2, but I'm gonna take the Oregon Ducks. Arizona hasn't played in 2 weeks. Nah, they're not really a team to me. They were supposed to do. Ricky Brown was supposed to be the man of the conference or whatever. But
hey, T. Howard, I didn't mean to cut you off. You got a request, my guy.
Yeah. Tell you, man, I need intro for the podcast. Oh, that shit, man. Look.
Hey, that's one of my people. I do his podcast like every night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He do mine. That's like one of my good people.
That intro was that was off of one of my first mixtapes called No Promotion, man, and that motherfucker streaming on all the streaming shit, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify. Like, you can look it up. The name of the song is called Make a Way, and it's on the album No Promotion that I dropped in 2018, man. And if you go check that out, go check out that Howard University. I just dropped that. I just dropped that motherfucker in December, man, and it's going up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna just tell you like this. You know how like it's always that one person that put you on an artist right before they blow up.
Yeah.
If you fuck with it, you gonna be that one person to tell somebody like, hey, you need to check this out, right? That's what time it is right now. So yeah.
Man, I've been seeing this man since he was a young boy in the streets, a little young bull in the streets. Who had some crazy stories, crazy moments, but one thing that's been consistent and getting better is his flow, man. And I'm a big supporter, man. And y'all boys, I mean, we thankful to have an intro, especially on YouTube. YouTube be tripping.
Yeah.
But it's one thing they can't mess with, and that's a real recognized, real situation. But yeah, y'all lock in on LT. You know, he's definitely you're gonna be hearing him on the radio, and it's not just no cliche.
Yeah.
Like seriously, this boy got some stuff cooking up
that going on
that I know about, that a small few know about, and I'm proud of this boy, and I'm ready to see him get this shit.
Yeah, it's time.
Back to these games. Official play, Oregon, give me that low hanging fruit. Arizona's just not been looking good. They got Remy Ma. He was supposed to be the best Pac-12 player, you know, but man, they haven't looked good to me. Oregon, they've been inconsistent. They're well rested too because they've had a lot of games postponed. But you know, I like this game for the boys, especially with the fact that Arizona State's been off. So, and you know, they beat Stanford. You know, could this be a less motivated game for them because they've been out for so long? So I'm gonna take the Ducks plus money. Give me that +1, +2, +1.5, whatever it is. People take Oregon Ducks with the points, and we're gonna get this money. What you think?
Oregon, Arizona State. I'm kind of like T, but I just off of my feel for the So how do I hit you on the ground? Hold on real quick. My Instagram is T_Howard_PWG. That's it right there, man. Shit and everything. You know, hit me on the DM. We chop it up. Whatever we gotta talk about, shit, we get it done, man. But on that pick, just off of the universities, man. That's where I'm coming from with this. Like, who we got? We got
Oregon.
That boy. I like Oregon, man. I like Oregon. Fuck it. I like their uniforms. Hey, sometimes it be that simple on shit.
Hey, hold on. Somebody who's that? Somebody came in the other day and said, "Man, take Elon because I like
it
that
was
uniform."
was it Clipper? Was it Clipper?
We got the swag.
It was either Clipper or Green. Mean Green. What's Green name? He was in the group a while ago. Green Mean. It was either him or Clipper. They was like, I like their uniforms.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't uniforms. He said something else. Damn, what did he say? It was some gambling shit.
Jerseys, Elon.
Yeah. It was the jerseys. Yeah. It was Clipper. Clipper just came back.
So I don't have my pad, so you're gonna have to do our official.
I got it. I wrote everything down.
Of the games, and this game's going on right now. Last I saw, it was tied up between Minnesota and Purdue. But both of you guys like Minnesota with the money line as official plays. I backed away, but I did make a play on the money line for Purdue. LT, T Howard, he like Winthrop money line. While me and you, we both like Winthrop with the points. Or did you take him with the points or with the?
I took the over, but I took money line and -5.5.
Okay. Colorado, you like Stanford. I like Colorado. LT, he backed off on this one.
Yeah. Hold on. No, that's not right. I like Colorado.
Oh yeah, you like Colorado, but you backed off. Or is that an official play?
So hold on. So look, my official plays that I wrote down was Minnesota money line, Winthrop over 140, but I said I took money line and -5.5 as my personal bets. But the over is what I recommended, and Colorado money line.
Okay, all right.
But I wrote everything down for everybody.
And in Oregon, I took Oregon with the points. LT took a money line because he liked the uniforms. And what you had? You stayed off?
I'm off that.
All right. Now let's get to the open mic session. You know, if y'all got any games y'all want to talk about, we can. That's watching. Oh, Clipper said he was joking. Yeah, it was Clipper.
That's what I was talking about. LT said he want to talk about them Rockets.
Yeah, man. I think that's an interesting play, man. Each game, you know, depending on when old boy get back. What's the tall dude name?
Christian Wood.
Yeah, depending on when he get back. But man, I think the Rockets are interesting, man. Like just as far as betting the regular season, the rest of the way out, you could probably pick the Rockets to beat some teams that they not expected to beat throughout this season, man. They just one of them teams where I know like just the feeling about the Rockets is it's a rebuilding year. It ain't gonna be nothing. But I done seen them hooping when they healthy and they got everybody on the court and they hooping. They can upset some teams, man. So just I would keep an eye out on them niggas, man. Especially when they healthy. When they not healthy, I don't think they really got enough. Christian Wood needs to come back, and you know Oladipo, I think he been out a little bit, but when they got that full roster, like they something to kind of watch out for.
No. I mean, I completely agree with you. Before Christian Wood got hurt, they went on like a 9-game win streak.
It was going
and
on.
I was all over that. I was taking the Rockets money line a whole. I know out of those 9 games, I had to bet 6, 7 of them,
Yeah.
and like you said, the only issue is they fucking. If Oladipo sit rest, then Wall play, Oladipo rest, and then Oladipo rest, Wall play, Wood then got hurt. But when they all in the lineup together, like I heard they've been calling them Wow, Wood, Oladipo, Wall, WOW. When they all together, like we balling and we top
The defense
I don't know
good
if it's
too.
top 5, but definitely top 10 defensive team since we traded Harden. And that's you got Oladipo and Wood. They both play defense on the perimeter. Then not Oladipo, Wood, Oladipo and Wall on the perimeter. And then you got Wood who athletic in the backcourt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I like it. I like the team, but
to the AC, win a couple of playoff games. I don't think they'll win a series, but they can slide into the AC and win a couple of playoff games.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's good for Paul Silas, first year coach. We went through all the bullshit with Harden, new team, new system. Yeah, I think if you just make the playoffs,
he might be, coach of the year, sleeper candidate too. Just depending on how everything play out.
I like Paul Silas. I agree with the hire. I like everything we doing right now. And like LJ said earlier, we still can trade Oladipo and get some shit. And you know what I'm saying? And we still got all them draft picks. They just got to hit on them draft picks or make some moves with them. You know what I'm saying? On some trades. As long as they do that, I think we cool. Like I think Wall. I like how Wall been balling since he came back off his injury. You know what I'm saying? I think we keep Wall. Honestly, if Oladipo show he can stay healthy, I like what we got, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I like the team that we got.
It's surprisingly a good team. It's
surprisingly I think we get another big man. You know what I'm saying? And we maybe get another shooter. And I think we good.
Do the Rockets play the Nets in the regular season?
The Knicks?
The Nets.
The Nets. I don't know. I have to look at the schedule, to be honest with you.
That'll be a game I want to see.
I think you play every team. I think you play every team in the East twice, if I'm not mistaken, a home and away.
Let's check it out.
But they changed the schedule. They changed the schedule.
Brooklyn, they got one of the worst defenses in the NBA right now. Like they giving up. I think they done gave up 120 points the past 8-9 games in a row. So it's like. If that matchup come on, the Rockets versus the Nets, man, and the Rockets win, just I can only imagine how hard I'm gonna feel about that shit.
The media
we
gonna
talked about that Brooklyn team in the East. Man, see, I got to get you on the NBA, dog. We got to link up, bro. You got to do the NBA with me. I don't think Brooklyn the best team in the East. I think Philly the best team in the East.
Yeah, the way they've been hooping.
I mean, as of right now, I'm speaking just right now.
You know what I'm saying? They've been hooping.
I'm speaking just right now. I ain't saying they go be the best team in the East, but I'm just saying we talking right now today. Philly the best team in the East, dog.
Yeah, nah, no bullshit.
And they ain't even put it all together yet. You gotta still think this Doc first year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry just got over there. They still got new pieces. Everybody probably ain't quite jailed yet, so they go get better. You feel me? And then Doc then got Tobias Harris, man. He averaging like 20 now. He averaging like 5-6 more points than he been averaging since Doc been over there. Like, I like Philly to come out there. I don't think nobody beating the Lakers though. At the end of the day, I mean, if you want to if you just want to get to the end of the nitty gritty, like, I don't think nobody beating the Lakers right now. Not right now. Right now, the Lakers.
Ooh, especially if it's out here. Everybody gonna go. However much they let people go in, that hell gonna be sold out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big game.
Like, ain't nobody fucking with the Lakers right now, dog. Not right now. Today, the Lakers the best team in the NBA right now.
Yeah, I mean,
LeBron looked tired last night, though. I ain't gonna lie. He looked tired.
Yeah, think about it, though. LeBron is. He don't play like he plays back to backs. He don't game manage. So of course he gonna get tired throughout the season. Like you got Kawhi over here who game manages and misses back to backs and don't play. Like LeBron play every game.
Yeah.
So I told you, man, that boy Jay Money said LeBron knew the line last night, man. Say LeBron was gambling last night, man.
Hey, shit. It might.
He was tripping. He was doing a lot of stuff that I'd be like, dang, 4 or 5 years ago, he would took that hole and went towards it. But man, he on some other stuff. But hey, man, that's the end of our show. We got these games going on. Minnesota, they up 14-9 right now against Purdue. I know we all want to lock in on it. And it's starting to rain over here in the trap. So, but hey, we thank y'all for tuning in. LT, you got any last words you want to say?
Man, hey, make sure y'all go get that Howard University, man. On the streaming, on everything. T.Howard on your Apple Music, all that. Howard University, man. You type me in on YouTube. We got 12, 15 videos out on YouTube. You know, just check me out. It's good music, man. It's it's that real shit. Lyrical, but you still got that Southern flavor to it. So tap in with it.
If you like storytelling, you'll love this, man. And it's not new school; it's more of an old school. So if that's your type of swag and you like that kind of music, you like good old fashioned storytelling, with some old H-Town swag to it, that's what you need, man. But we out.
Yes, sir.
Marley, you got anything before we head out?
Yeah, man. Y'all check out the NBA podcast, Brothers and Bets, man. We about to do it in probably about 30 or 40 minutes. Go over these NBA games, win some money. Shit, that's it, man.
That's it.
Y'all boys be safe.